All right, thank you all for being here for the official weigh-in for UFC 326, Holloway versus Oliveira 2, and we begin with the man around whom this fight card was built, former undisputed featherweight champion and the reigning defending BMF champion, future Hall of Famer, Max "Bless" Holloway.
155 and a half.
155 and a half, the official weight for Max Holloway. All right, next athlete to the scale and CBS, Trudeau.
$156.
156, the official weight for Drew Doak. Next fighter to the stage, competing in a featured bout on the main card in the Bantamweight division, Raul Rosas Jr.
$135 and a half.
135 and a half, the official weight for Raul Rosas Jr. All right, next fighter to the scale, competing live on CBS, the former undisputed UFC Bantamweight champion, Cody "No Love" Garbrandt.
$136.
136 for Cody Garbrandt. All right, next man up, competing in a featherweight prelim, Gaston Bolaños.
$145 and a half.
145 and a half, the official weight for Gaston Bolaños. All right, next man up, charged with kicking off the CBS window as part of the late prelims in the middleweight division, Dante Johnson.
$185 and a half.
185 and a half, the official weight for Dante Johnson. All right, next man up, competing on the main card on both CBS and Paramount Plus in the lightweight division, the veteran Michael "The Menace" Johnson.
$155 and a half.
155 and a half, the official weight for Michael Johnson.
Thank you, Michael.
All right, next man up, competing live on CBS in the middleweight division. Quick turn for this man, Cody Brundage.
$185 and a half.
185 and a half for Cody Brundage.
2, 1. Thank you, $186.
186, the official weight for Kyle Bohalio. That means your co-main event is now official. All right, next man to the scale, the gentleman around whom this fight card was built, the former undisputed UFC lightweight champion, number 3 ranked contender, Charles "Du Bronx" Oliveira.
156.
156, the official weight for Charles Oliveira. With that, your BMF Championship main event is now official. 5, the official weight for Luke Fernandez.
2, 1. Thank you.
All right, next man to the scale, competing in a flyweight prelim, Sumu Darji.
$126.
126, the official weight for Sumu Darji.
1.
All right, staying in the flyweight division now as we welcome Cody Custom Made Dirty.
$125 and a half.
125 and a half, the official weight for Cody Dirty.
Thank you, Cody.
All right, next man to the scale, charged with kicking off the main card live on Paramount Plus and also CBS, the number 15 ranked middleweight contender, Bruno the Hulk Fajeda.
$184.
184, the official weight for Bruno Fajeda.
Thank you, Bruno.
All right, next man to the scale, competing in a light heavyweight prelim, Rafael Tobias.
$204.
204, the official weight for Rafael Tobias.
Thank you, Raphael.
All right, next man to the scale, the other half of the featured prelim in the Bantamweight division, Xiaolong.
$135 and a half.
135 and a half for Xiaolong.
2, 1. Thank you, Shalom.
All right, next fighter up, competing in a flyweight preliminary bout, the Mjar Gall to Mendemberel.
$125 and a half.
125 and a half, the official weight for the Mjar Gall to Mendemberel.
Thank you,
All right, next man to the scale, one half of the co-main event in the middleweight division, the number 8 ranked contender, Rainier de Ritter.
$185 and a half.
185 and a half, the official weight for RTR, Rainier de Ritter.
Back on the skip for 5 seconds. Just for camera. Look at this one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Arvind. Appreciate it.
All right, next man to the scale, competing in a light heavyweight prelim, Dr. Nurgojai.
$205 and a half.
205 and a half, the official weight for Dr. Nurgojai.
1. Thank you.
All right, next up, competing in a featherweight prelim, Ricky Tercios. 146, the official weight for Ricky Tercios.
1. Thank you, Ricky.
All right, next player to the scale, charged with kicking off the main card in the middleweight division, the number 13 ranked contender, Gregory RoboCop Rodriguez.
186.
186, the official weight for RoboCop.
1. Thank you, Gregory.
All right, right back to the featherweight division now as we say hello to Alberto Montes. $145.5, the official weight for Alberto Montes.
I'll just say, for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Alberto.
All right, next man to the scale is the flyweight veteran, Jesus Aguilar. $125.5, the official weight for Jesus Aguilar.
1. Thank you, Jesus.
All right, next man up in the light heavyweight division, Adolfo Bellato. $204.5, the official weight for Adolfo Bellato. 136, the official weight for Rob 5.
4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you all.